June 28th, 2026. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. Give thanks in every circumstance, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. James 4:7. Submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. It is important to teach your child the law and the love of God. Read the scriptures together as a family. Give your child the chance to ask questions about your own beliefs. Say in words they can understand what God has done in the life of you and your mate. Proverbs 1:8-9. Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake the teaching of your mother. For they are a garland of grace on your head and a pendant around your neck. Reflection. Our most sacred response to God is thankfulness. Most of our circumstances are easy to incorporate with thankfulness. The challenge can rest in our most trying times. Though we may have sorrow, we should remain in prayerful thankfulness. Our greatest loss is not in what causes us pain. It is all that we fail to obtain in Christ because of our pain. The common cure for everything is thankfulness. It is an injustice fabricated through cult practice portraying modern success with God's goodness. When we submit ourselves to God for better or worse, He keeps us in His divine purpose. This is not provided through exchange. God will never owe us anything. However, all that there is and all He has ever given is freely ours, to have with no conditions. All of reality is very simple. We can choose to live in the plan and purpose of God and His divine glory, or we can choose to do what we decide is best. This is very binary. If we choose to submit ourselves to God, we choose to release the authority and self-sovereignty over our own lives. Truly following Him replaces what we cannot do with everything He has done. He becomes our authority. He is our sovereignty. We must remember that God's law is His love. He proclaimed His loving devotion at the inlay of the Ten Commandments. Jesus brought this law into the flesh as the Messiah. In every situation, we are given the opportunity to learn and teach. Some lessons are converted into core concepts that will shape our lives for the rest of our lives. Through intentionality, we can leverage these lessons of life. We can remember the words, good and bad, the teachings, for better and worse. We must identify who has taught us what we know to be true, or we will persist in the behavior of rearing. Prayer. Thank you for all things. When we experience pain and blessing, you keep us whole and refine us through loving devotion and sanctification. May we always prefer your ways over all we know. May you be the sovereignty of our days, the authority of our lives. Your law is our greatest guide, your Son, our greatest gift.
Your mercy is my shield. The cross became the doorway where every promise was fulfilled. No fear can rule my future. No darkness steal my praise. I'll walk beneath your sovereign hand for all my numbered days. Your ways above my own. Your throne will stand alone. Every breath is yours forever. Every heartbeat is your own. With thanksgiving I will stand, safely held within your hands. You have always been enough, overflowing endless love. Forever I will sing. Jesus Christ, my Lord and King. Thank you in the joy. Thank you through the pain. Every season leads me closer to your everlasting reign.